Right children, today I am going to start revision of excretion. The term excretion means removal of metabolic waste. Two important things are there, that is the metabolic and waste. First of all, we must know that what is meant by the term metabolic or what is meant by metabolism. When I was explaining in the beginning of this chapter, that is when we are studying about the living beings, I said living beings are a chemical factory. We are an organism in which thousands and thousands type of chemical reactions are continuously going on. Thousands and thousands type of chemical reactions are continuously going on, may it be respiration, may it be digestion, may it be photosynthesis, may it be protein synthesis, may it be DNA molecule, making the DNA molecule or enzyme formation, or several hundreds and hundreds of types of chemical reactions. Even though when I am speaking, when I am talking, hundreds of chemical reactions are continuously going on in my tongue. Some bonds are broken, some new bonds are formed, ATP is used and all. Okay? All these are chemical reactions. And whenever some chemical reaction take place, then some waste will definitely produce. Now where are these chemical reactions taking place? The chemical reaction can take place in the cell or outside the cell. All those chemical reactions which are taking place inside the cell, entitled to be called metabolic. Only those chemical reactions which are taking place inside the cells are collectively known as metabolism. Okay? Outside the cell are not a part of metabolism. Now, suppose a person is consumed some food. ये एक आदमी है, ये इसके डाइजेस्टिव कैनाल है. So the digestive canal is a complicated. This is stomach, and then this is the intestine. So whatever food he is eating will pass from here to here to here to here and outside. Now these food are not gone into the body. यहाँ नहीं पहुँचे. The food is not gone into the cells. They are still outside the cell. Suppose I put this chalk in my hand. Can I say that the chalk is gone in my cells? No, it is outside. It is outside. Similarly, the food which is in the digestive system, they are outside. They are not gone inside. वो यहाँ से डाले गए हैं और यहीं से वापस बाहर निकल जाएंगे दूसरे एंड से. ठीक है? Only a certain nutrients which are digested, they will go into the blood and they will be entitled to go into the tissues. जो अंदर गए हैं एब्जॉर्ब हो करके, that is only the form metabolism. Those which are outside, they are not a part of metabolism. So these substances which we ate, those which are started entering in the digestive system and then they remain undigested and come out, they are not part of metabolism. That means that the egestion, the removal of the fecal matter from the body, is not considered as excretion. Egestion is not considered as excretion. I'll repeat again. Egestion is not considered as excretion. Why? Because these substances have never entered in the cells, rather they remain in the digestive tract and they came out. They are not like absorbed. Only the nutrients which are absorbed, like glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, minerals, the nucleotides, nucleosides, etc., they have absorbed and they have entered into the bloodstream, and with the blood they have gone to the various parts of the body or tissues में पहुँचे, and there they will be further used. then they will be part of metabolism. So I think it is very clear to you what is metabolism and what is the role of metabolic chemical reaction. Now consider a very simple example. आप बाजार गए, भूख लगी आपको, आप बाजार गए, बाजार से आपने 10 रुपये का मैगी का पैकेट लिया, घर आए, as per instruction you took a saucepan and took some water in it, boiled it, opened the packet, removed the magic masala, put it to this and boil over, then you put it all the Maggi and you consume. Maggi is important part for you. Are those polybags जिसके अंदर वो आए wrappers, polybag, they all are waste. कुछ लोग और अच्छा वाला मैगी बनाते हैं, they put onion, they put peas, they put some tomatoes, some gajar and all. तो अब वो तो और भी ज़्यादा कचरा करेंगे. That is when you peel onion, you will remove some of that छिलका that is. ठीक है. If you have to peel some of the peas उसका छिलका निकल जाएगा. ठीक है. When you are using carrot, you will scrape it out. Again, some of the waste will be removed. I mean to say, whenever some products are formed, some waste are also produced. Whenever some products are formed, some waste are produced. The waste which are produced have to be removed. They are not a part of the chemical reaction. They are not a part of chemical reaction. Wrapper को थोड़ी आपने chemical reaction में मैगी बनाते उसमें डाला. You have to put only the masala. You have to put only the noodles. You have to put only the water. The chemical reactions are taking place among them. They are making products. And जो waste बनाया है, the waste will remain. ठीक है. Consider another thing. Now, how small is the cell? The cell is microscopic. Cell is in the micrometer in size. Suppose one person lives in Bombay. बॉम्बे में छोटे छोटे मकान होते हैं, बहुत बड़े मकान नहीं है उनके पास. Now a man is living one room house in Bombay and he brings so many things every day from market. And suppose he is living in such a place where he cannot discard the things out. ये कौन है? मिंजर. So I was saying metabolism is the sum of all the chemical reactions which are taking place inside the cell. ठीक है. Inside the cell. और मेटाबॉलिज्म तो होना जरूरी है because it is all the living beings are actually alive because of those chemical reactions. We are alive because of those chemical reactions which are taking place in our body. जहाँ केमिकल रिएक्शंस रुक जाएगी, हम भी रुक जाएंगे हमेशा के लिए. तो वो केमिकल रिएक्शन जो हम में हो रही है, उन केमिकल रिएक्शन में कुछ वेस्ट बनते जाएंगे और उन केमिकल रिएक्शन के जो वेस्ट हैं उनको निकालना है. Why? Now the cell is so small, cell is so microscopic कि in those cells we cannot keep collecting waste. है ना. मैं आपको बता रहा था बॉम्बे में एक छोटा सा एक कमरे का मकान हो किसी आदमी का और वहाँ पे उसको पास वेस्ट डिस्कार्ड करने की कोई जगह नहीं है. तो व्हाट ही डज, ही कीप ऑन कलेक्टिंग द थिंग्स इन हिज रूम इटसेल्फ, कि जिस दिन बाहर जाएंगे उस दिन फेंक देंगे. एंड सपोज ड्यू टू सम रीज़न और अदर 10 डेज़ के लिए वहाँ पे बंद हो गया. नॉट 10 डेज़ के लिए वो कचरा इकट्ठा करता जाएगा. इस रूम में भी फुल ऑफ कचरा, सच ए स्मॉल रूम. ठीक है. इन द सेम वे द सेल इन द बॉडी विल कीप ऑन कलेक्टिंग द वेस्ट एंड वो इकट्ठे होते चल जाएंगे वेस्ट. और उसके कारण क्या होगा, द सेल्स एक्टिविटी विल बी बैडली हैम्पर्ड. सो इट इज़ नेसेसरी दैट वॉट एवर टाइप ऑफ वेस्ट आर प्रोड्यूस हैज़ टू बी डिस्कार्डेड देयर एंड देन. वेस्ट नॉट नेसेसरीली हार्मफुल टू आवर बॉडी. ये ज़रूरी नहीं है कि वेस्ट हमेशा नुकसान करने वाले हो हमारे शरीर के लिए. वेस्ट हमेशा नुकसान करने वाले नहीं हैं, बल्कि देर आर मोस्ट ऑफ द वेस्ट विच आर प्रोड्यूस्ड इन आवर बॉडी आर यूज्ड इन समवेयर एल्स. वो किसी न किसी और जगह पे काम आ रहे होंगे. ठीक है. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल वाटर इज प्रोड्यूस्ड इन सम ऑफ द केमिकल रिएक्शन is waste then when it is produced, because it is producing so much of excess, so our body cannot store it. But when our body will lack water, we will induce to take drink water. That means पानी की तो जरूरत है हमारे body. लेकिन in that particular cell where the water is there, when it goes in excess, it has to be removed. ठीक है, remove from of water from that particular cell where it is in excess to somewhere else is actually उसको हम waste कहेंगे. तेरी प्रॉब्लम क्या है भाई? ठीक है, तो उस पर्टिकुलर केमिकल रिएक्शन को जो उस जगह पर हो रही है उसको हम क्या है, हम वेस्ट कहेंगे. So the two things I was discussing here, first is metabolism. Metabolism is the sum of all the chemical reactions which are taking place in our body, which will continuously go on because of the chemical reactions. Okay, and whenever chemical reaction take place, some of the waste will produce. Waste doesn't mean that the waste are always harmful, waste are always poisonous. It is not so. Waste can be useful because, say for example, in plants, photosynthesis, during photosynthesis oxygen is produced. Oxygen is waste here. Why? Because when the oxygen is produced in more than required quantity, where cell will store it? Cell do not have any place to store oxygen. When respiration is taking place, cell is producing carbon dioxide. In plants, carbon dioxide is even used in photosynthesis. That means it is not a waste. But this particular time, the cell cannot store carbon dioxide. Water is produced in most of the chemical reaction. Since cell cannot store enough of water, more than requires a certain amount of water, so the water has to be discarded out. So this water is also a waste. So similarly, the things are which are not required then, or not if it is produced in more than required quantity, they all will be considered waste, not necessarily always harmful. ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस्ड फोटोसिंथेसिस में काम आ रहा है. But if it is during night, the carbon dioxide is harmful. Okay? And it has to be removed. During day, even carbon dioxide produced in those cells where photosynthesis is not taking place, it is waste. Okay? So waste is a very, very important thing to be described here. Now metabolism मैंने आपको समझा दिया, waste मैंने आपको समझा दिया. Now it is a continuous ongoing process. One cannot say that the metabolism is taking place in the daytime or a night time, or 4 to 5 it will take place, then 9 to 8 10 it will take place. And please don't consider metabolism by removal of क्या कहते हैं, excretion. Excretion is a continuous ongoing process if we look at the cellular level. And as I said, excretion is taking place at the cellular level. Metabolism is taking place inside the cell. So it is a cellular level process. It is a cellular level process. It has nothing to do with the urination, or it is nothing to do with the sweating, or it is nothing to do with the breathing out. These are the places where they are collected, and then time and time again they are given out. But from the cells, it is continuously leading out. So from the cellular level, metabolism is a continuous ongoing process. It's a continuous process. So one cannot say that the metabolism will take place in this hour or that hour. I go to that is excrete only once in a day, or twice in a day, or I urinate only 6 times in a day or 8 times in a day. That means I am excreting only 6 to 8 times in a day. Excretion is a continuous process because it is at the cellular level. And metabolic waste which are produced in the cells has to be removed, nothing else. We are not talking about the excretion is equal to sweating, or excretion is equal to removal of urine, or excretion is equal to any other process. We are saying that whatever waste produced in the cell has to be removed. Now the question is, what are the excreted products in human being? The human being excrete several products. First of all is carbon dioxide, which is given out in the exhaled air. A certain amount of water vapor is also given out in the exhaled air, which is produced in each and every cell, that come out in the form of vapor, and that is given out. Second is the urine, which contain water, urea, uric acid, then several salts in it, bile pigments in it, bile salts in it. Okay? So these are so many substances which are given out in urine. And the next is sweat. The sweat contain water and then salt and all. ठीक है। तो दीज आर द सब्सटेंसेज विच वी नीड टू रिमूव फ्रॉम आवर बॉडी, कंटिन्यूसली ये चलते रहेंगे हमारी बॉडी से, ठीक है। सो दिस इज हाउ द रिमूवल ऑफ द वेस्ट टेक प्लेस। दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे चिल्ड्रन, and we'll continue with the same topic in the next class. Bye.